Well, the nominees are in for the 94th Academy Awards.
And we just heard them. Who are the favorites to win on Hollywood's biggest night coming up this March? Here to help us break it all down is senior editor at Variety, Marc Malkin. So good to see you, Marc.
Good to see you, Marc.
Good morning.
So first, tell us your first impressions on the nominees. We just got them in minutes ago.
You know, of course, there are what we call the surprises and the snubs. Right now, I have to tell you, I am crying a little bit. No Lady Gaga.
Thank you, Marc. Thank you.
House of Gucci.
Right? We're always quoting her.
We're always quoting her. She's the best on the red carpet. She's the best when it comes to fashion. I loved her in House of Gucci, but on the flip side, Kristen Stewart got in for Spencer. And she was getting snubbed on a bunch of the big awards, but Kristen Stewart got in there for Spencer. So a lot of people are very excited about that. But then you take a look at, other people who are not in the race anymore. Jennifer Hudson. Everyone thought she would be in for playing Aretha Franklin, and she is not there. So that is quite sad. But then I'm also excited Andrew Garfield's in there for Tick, Tick, Boom. Ariana DeBose, who is one of my absolute favorites, is in there for West Side Story, getting nominated for the same role that Rita Moreno won an Oscar for a gazillion years ago.
Oh, that's really incredible to have that connection of Hollywood history.
Of course, and Marc, no surprises in the best actor in a leading role or were there. Will Smith, I was glad to see that. I kind of knew that was going to come. Denzel Washington, of course.
This is a tough race. You got Denzel Washington, Will Smith, Javier Bardem. We're talking, this is going to be, as we say, a nail biter. The one thing that we never hear from the Academy is how many votes each person actually got. So we never know really how close it is. We're just assuming because we're thinking about if we had to vote, how hard it would be.
Oh, yeah.
And historically, there haven't been a lot of Latino films, but you just shouted out West Side Story. Let's talk about Encanto, which has been such a hit. We hear the songs all the time.
All the time.
So, let's talk about Lin-Manuel Miranda and some of the music. And he chose to submit the one song that was not the biggest hit. We don't talk about Bruno, but still got nominated this morning, right?
It still got nominated. I think that is, the love of Encanto. My husband is Mexican, and I could tell you right now, he sat on the couch and he cried watching this movie.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah, representation matters. We say it all the time on the show. What about West Side Story, Steven Spielberg? He's still showing that he is the man.
Always.
This is, I don't want to say like it's Steven Spielberg, so he has to get nominated and this movie have to get nominated.
But it's kind of true.
But it is Steven Spielberg. West Side Story plays to multi-generational. You're talking about people who are, remember the original. I'm going to bring up my family again. My mom talks to me about going to see it on Broadway, the original production on Broadway.
But
then you have this new generation seeing Ariana DeBose. This is not only a Latino woman, but a queer woman. Talk about visibility and representation matters.
Fantastic.
West Side Story says it all.
Okay, so how about Licorice Pizza? Did it get many nominations this morning? I didn't hear it mentioned a lot.
I had a couple.
Licorice Pizza did not get many nominations. A lot of people thought it would because it's right in our back door. It's all about the Valley, and it's again nostalgia. It didn't get as many as people thought, but that's the Oscars every year. Every year we think we know who's getting nominated, and every year you should see the Variety Slack that's going right now. Everyone snub, is that a snub? Is that a surprise? Is that a snub?
I'll bet.
Now, are you happy to see that King Richard did well? Best
King
Picture,
Richard did really well, and this is a movie that did not do great in terms of box office. So people were saying, the box office may have hurt it, but again, this is an American story. This is the Williams sisters, obviously focused on her dad. One other movie that did really, really well this year is The Power of the Dog, which is one of my absolute, if not my favorite movie of the year. To see Kirsten Dunst get in the race, Jesse Plemons, Benedict Cumberbatch, Jane Campion. I mean, I think, I haven't done the tally yet, but I think Power of the Dog may have swept in terms of nominations.
Oh my, it was all over the place.
Yeah, I was wondering, is it Power of the Dog or Dune that was the top nominee? But a lot of people have talked about that Power of the Dog could be Netflix's first chance at getting Best Picture.
this is, Power of the Dog again. Every year we've been saying this. We've heard that the streamers are becoming more important. The streamers are becoming more important, especially in this crazy year of the pandemic. They became even more important. And I think, the Power of the Dog shows you that, Netflix, other streamers, Amazon.
They are here to play and play big.
Nicole Kidman, Javier Bardem.
Oh, yeah.
J.K. Simmons. So the streamers are here. And I think, it's almost like, do we think about the streamers and the studios as two different entities anymore? Probably not.
And we'll hold that thought because we're going to get back with you. I want to hear
coffee.
more about what we were just talking about, Nicole Kidman, that movie. Yes, so put a pin in that, and then we'll come back to you, Mark, in just a few minutes in our 6 o'clock hour.
Yeah, he's going to be back at 6 o'clock for more of the biggest Oscar nods, folks. It is 5:52.